Efficiency is not always the goal of everything, because if it were, I would just leave these windows open all the time. But it's the ritual. It's the ritual that, like, love the ritual. Once again, it is time to go for a run in the freezing cold. One of these days, it will not be winter anymore. Unless the next ice age actually does come, in which case it'll be winter forever, and I'll just have to get used to it until I die. And then I can be not used to it, and it'll be fine.
It is literally freezing outside. I think it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, like -1 Celsius. Oh God, I thought we were past this winter. Well, one thing's for certain, buying this coat was still a good investment. Okay, just need a few groceries and it's lunchtime. That was a halfway decent run, but it was a great dance session in my garage. There's this incredible Indian dance song that my friend sent to me that I'm gonna be doing in my Zumba classes. It's going to be so much fun. Bollywood dance numbers are like my soulmate. If there was anything I was born to do, it was Bollywood dance numbers. I should actually put that in my bucket list, that I want to be a backup dancer for a Bollywood movie sometime. So this is pretty cool. My grandma, she wants me to digitize some tapes for her, but she also brought over this, which is a copy of my parents' wedding, which I have never seen before. The only problem, this is on a beta player. Brian thinks that he has a beta player, but we're gonna find out. This says July 24th, 1982. I really wanna see what's on here. Okay, so it's working. We're gonna digitize this, and I hate it when people ask for DVDs. I cannot tell you how much I hate burning DVDs. They never come out right. The audio is always out of sync. Just use your computer, please. Please don't ask anybody for DVDs. If you want a physical copy, buy a flash drive, put it on there. Don't ask for DVDs, please. I'm gonna do it because it's my grandma, but if you're not my grandma, you're not getting a DVD. So there's a new Sony camera coming out called the Sony a7 III. It seems like it's gonna address just about all the problems I have except for the flippy screen thing. Now, I know I've been talking about just using what I have. I was thinking about when is it worth it to upgrade and when is it not worth it to upgrade. One of the things I love is this lens right here, but I rarely use it for any shots of myself because I have no way to focus. It's my favorite lens, it's super sharp, has great really saturated colors. You can get like really shallow depth of field. It looks awesome. But just with this camera, it's completely impractical to get a shot of myself, which is why generally when I'm using this camera, it's always this wide lens because I know that I'll be in focus. But if I get that new camera, what that would mean is that I could get shots like this right now and I would be in focus. I may be in focus right now, I don't know, but I can't rely on it. So if I wanted to shoot myself, I'd have to I'd have to film it, then check it, and then try to get it right and all these things, or I could try to manually focus. All of these things are impractical and hinders my creativity and to be able to use the tools I want to use. But honestly, the real moral of the story is it's a balancing act. You have to use the tools when you've got them and you don't need to upgrade, but then upgrade when you can or when you're fed up with just the shortcomings of what you've been using. And right now, I can still live with this. You save 100% of the money you don't spend. So for right now, we're not doing anything. But it did get me thinking. If something allows me to use the tools in the way I want more often, that's a worthy upgrade. I just threw them all on the floor. Obviously, you don't see that in the video though. So tonight we're doing an Adventure Archives live stream, and live streaming is pretty easy when it's just like one person in a game and a webcam, but when you start Skyping in other people, it becomes so much more of a hassle. So I'm gonna be doing something a little bit weird today. I'm gonna use my laptop, and then we're gonna capture the laptop, and then also, it's gonna be complicated, but I'm hoping it's gonna work. I don't even know why I'm vlogging this. This is so hard to explain. Ugh. My whole setup here in general has just kind of been looking a little bit Voltron-y lately. But we're gonna get it all set up and it's gonna work and it's gonna be great. Don't you worry about that. Oh, I got my sources. Don't you worry about that. Those are kind of stressful because there's a lot more chat coming through and now that Thomas is moving back, we're gonna do those live streams in person rather than over Skype. Because for one thing, setting up all the different windows and stuff, much more difficult than it should be. And answering questions and talking over each other, that's a real problem. So we will do those in person, make them much better. But for now, that's gonna do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. No, naughty, naughty, naughty. So there is a new Sony camera coming out. So there's